We on that road to greatness. Gotta keep pushing through the struggle, the strife, the ups and downs, the trials, the tribulations. We on that road to greatness. Yeah, eyes on the prize. We are taking it straight to the top.
So, George Kambosos says that the fight between him and Devin Haney will be a one and done. He is not requesting a rematch clause. Interesting. Very interesting, don't you think? Well, why do you think that is? I haven't made the official prediction for this fight yet. I started to make it yesterday. I was gonna make it and just sit the video on the shelf until we had reports of the fight being confirmed, and stamped and official. But I'm just I'm gonna wait a little longer before I even make the video. But what I will say in this video is the fix might be in for Devin Haney, man. When I think about it, man, you see how long George Kambosos and his team, they've been stalling this Devin Haney fight. They didn't want to fight the kid. They wanted to throw Ryan Garcia in there. They wanted to throw Lomachenko in there. They were talking about Tank Davis, but they weren't talking about fighting Devin Haney, who is the WBC 135-pound champion. I don't care what none of you dudes say. Doesn't matter how he got the belt, whether it was emailed to him or not. He has the belt. He is the other piece to the puzzle. George Kambosos is not officially undisputed until he gets his hands on that WBC strap. And you gotta ask yourself, why all of a sudden, like now he's so confident when he didn't have the confidence before. The fix is in. They've been figuring out, like, well, you know what, now Lomachenko ain't here. We can't fight Loma now. So we got to figure out a way. This kid Devin may be too good. We got to figure out a way how to keep the belts. The fix might be in. And somebody said something. I forgot who it was. Was it Jalik? Yo, shout out to my boy Jalik the Leader. I think it was him. Shout out to Jalik the Leader, a.k.a. Trendsetter Boxing. Y'all go subscribe to Trendsetter Boxing. That's my guy right there, man. That's my guy. It's one of my guys up here, man. And I think he said, you remember when Devin Haney said he's never losing to a white boy? Yo, that could come back to bite him. That can come back to bite him. And now that I heard that George Kambosos doesn't have a rematch clause, that's making me think the reason why there's no rematch clause is because there's no need to be if the fight is if it's fixed. If they already robbed Devin, there's no need for another rematch clause. And this is what I'm leading to next. Devin Haney is going to have to punish and demolish George Kambosos. He's all the way, he's in Africa. I mean, he's going to Australia. That's not his country. He's probably going to be hated for other reasons that we already know as well. Then he put that comment saying he's never losing to a white boy, and then more than likely all the judges are going to be white. He is going to have to go out there and put in some pain, man. He can't go out there playing. He's going to have to go in there and handle his fucking business. And I know a lot of y'all gonna say, well, that's not his thing. Devin Haney's not known for knockouts. He's not known to have power. But he's gonna have to figure out something. Because if he truly want to be undisputed, he's gonna have to go out to Australia and embarrass this motherfucker. He's gonna have to go out there, show and prove. He's gonna have to, man. He's gonna go out there and have to spank this dude for either a whole 12 rounds. I'm talking about beating him from pillar to post. And I mean, it's clearly evident that he's beating him from pillar to post. And beat him to a convincing decision. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to leave any room for error, because if he beat him, if he takes it to the card, they more than likely will rob him. That's why I said he's going to have to knock him the fuck out. He's going to have to knock out George Kambosos to get that win. He's going to have to, man. This dude is a I'm not sure. I'm hearing Tim Tszyu is more popular than him, but George Kambosos is undisputed. Tim Tszyu, he's not a champion. So George Kambosos he's undisputed. So Australia's looking at him like he's their hero. You think they're gonna honestly let him lose a boxing match? No, not like that. Not going to the cards. They not. You're gonna have to go out there and crunch him. Yo, I hope Bill and the other team, whoever else is on Devin Haney's team, I hope they understand what's at stake. Because if you really want to be undisputed, you're gonna have to think this one out. This one is gonna have to be, if this was taking place in the States, more than likely Devin would have won on the cards. Absolutely, he would have beat him. But you going all the way to somebody else's backyard, bro. They're not gonna play fair. So if they're not gonna play fair, and they're not gonna play fair, you're gonna have to go out there and do the unthinkable and straight pulverize this motherfucker, man. If you can't do that, that WBC is going bye-bye. I'm telling you guys right now, that's what's gonna happen. So my advice to Devin Haney is, man, he has the skill, he has the speed. He can brush up on his defense a little bit, but he still has good defense and the power. I believe he's drained, and there's talks of him potentially moving up in weight after this fight. Not sure, but I think that would be the smart thing to do. Time is on his side with this division, so he's gonna have to really go hard in this fight. He's gonna have to go in there and mix it up with him and bang it out with him a little bit, mix it up, and he's going to have to find a knockout. He's going to have to find a knockout. I'm telling y'all right now, remember me saying this. Come back to this video after the fight gets signed and everything. Come back to this video. If I'm right, if Devin don't knock him out and it goes to the cards, and then even if it goes to the cards and Devin was spanking him the whole fight, I mean, he was outboxing Kambosos, and then it was clear, it was no question in doubt that he was straight up, boxing Kambosos' ears off, and then they raised Kambosos' hands for 12 rounds saying, and still under new undisputed George Ferocious. If you hear that, we gotta blame them. You know what I mean? They didn't go out there and put in that work. You know what I mean? You can't go out there and be lackluster. You are not the hometown favorite, man. I'm telling you. I'm like, yo, why wouldn't he want a rematch clause? I mean, why all of a sudden he's not getting a rematch clause? Like, he's that he wasn't confident enough to fight him, right? Like, all this time you were trying to put people in front of him to block the Devin Haney fight. You're trying to pick around him. But all of a sudden now you got all this confidence out of nowhere where you don't need a rematch clause. Something's up with that, y'all. Anyway, let me know what you think. Drop a comment, like and subscribe. Support the channel, all that good stuff. Love y'all. This is Rebel Life Boxing. I'll see y'all later on the next one, and I'm out.